What's up, y'all? It's Papa Who's Cracking It. Steve about to react to this video by Chronicle Speaks. It's titled Marvin Sapp Responds to Holding Congregation Hostage. What? Now, I know Marvin Sapp because of his Never Would Have Made It song. That's the only song I know about him. I didn't know that he was a pastor, but apparently he is. And he held everyone hostage to pay money, it appears. That's crazy. In church? In the Lord's house? Wild. Let's see what happened. Let's watch.
This video of Marvin Sapp demanding the ushers of the church to close the doors while he collects $40,000 from the members.
$40,000.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
Ooh.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Now, I don't like being anywhere where I feel like I'm being trapped. So the claustrophobia in me would have definitely told him.
No, I would have got up and
now,
left.
Marvin Sapp said one thing during this
That's
service
very
that had me
aggressive.
thinking. He said,
I'm not going to challenge you the way Bishop did.
I said, well, if you challenged them for $40,000, what did Bishop do? Baby, would you believe me if I told you the whole night felt like an entire shakedown? Not just a shakedown, it was given auction. Before Marvin Sapp got on stage, Bishop Mark C. Tolbert got on stage. All I heard was 12 people that needed to give $800. Why have I have one over here? Anyone else need new beginnings? I have two. Blessings were being auctioned off. 12 people needed to give $800 for new beginnings. And after that, 25 people needed to give $500. The $500 were for people that needed closure in their life.
And here's what God told me. He said, there is a new beginning for some folks. So I wrote my check for $800. And the Lord told me to challenge 12 people to bring $800.
The Lord didn't say that. This is sad.
I'm at 5. I need 7 more.
It's really unfortunate when you have these religious figures who take advantage of people like this. It's so sick because you use the Lord to take advantage of them.
Here, Bishop Martin. So
Some people can't even afford to
So tonight when
pay
I began to ask the Lord, he said,
their own rent, and they're coming to a house of worship, and you basically, no, you need to pay this. Close the door, and nobody leave it until we get this amount. That is crazy.
tell the folks that want some closure on some situations, when they write the checks and when they give tonight, write closure. And he said, the same closure that I gave you, I'm going to give to them. There are 25 of you that will bring a check for $500 tonight. I need 25.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So it wasn't just Marvin Sapp. As I said, checks were getting written the entire night. We are going to go into that, but I also want to speak about Marvin Sapp's rebuttal. He knew that he was going viral yesterday, and he has an explanation for it. We're going to get into that and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell.
I don't want to hear all of that.
Any news regarding this
Girl,
story?
you better
and so much
summarize it
more.
or I'm
So let's get
skipping
back into
through
it. So the song for yesterday was Never Would Have Paid It. Pastor Marvin Sapp went viral yesterday after a resurfaced video from 2024 showed him holding the congregation hostage and refusing to let them leave until the collection plate hit $40,000.
Keep coming. That's it. Listen, look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Yeah. Now after you come up here, you can open the doors. Y'all walk out the door after you come up here.
I know you lying. I'm gonna walk out anyway, and what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? I'm gonna get up and y'all better not touch me. What you gonna do if I get up and just walk up out of here? We'll open the doors once you get up and pay. Huh?
God, look at what God has done.
No, don't bring them into it.
Hallelujah.
This is trifling.
I'm out. Peace.
So in an updated clip that's now circulating online, the 58-year-old pastor instructed ushers to close the door of the church, demanding both online and in-person worshipers to give $20 each to reach the high dollar total before leaving the service.
Simple question. How many of you all received something from the word of the Lord tonight? Put your hands down. We'll try one more time. Because I've learned that every word ain't for everybody. And this word may not have been for you, and I'm good with that. I understand. But how many of y'all really received something from the word of the Lord tonight?
This is so disturbing.
Listen, when you study scripture, you will notice that whenever God did something in the lives of the patriarchs of old, the patriarchs would pause, they would set up an altar, they would offer a sacrifice. That's literally how we get the covenant names of God: Jehovah Jireh, Nisi, Tiskanu, Elyon, Mekadish. We get these names, nephew, solely based on the fact that whenever God did something in word or in deed, the patriarchs of old would pause. They would set up an altar. They would offer a sacrifice. I asked each and every one of you how many of y'all received something from the word of the Lord. Everyone in this place said these words: I did. Because of your acknowledgement of what God did in word, there is an obligation that is attached to that acknowledgement.
Wow.
Got him. Got him.
That was crazy.
In biblical days, they offered livestock, grain.
But you got to give me
That was a type of
$20.
currency. So if you will, I did not say money. I said currency. There's a reason why I use the word currency. Because currency has a root word. The root word is current. Current has two definitions. Current means a flow. Current in an ocean.
Well, open
Current in
these
a lake.
doors and let people
Current
out.
in the river. Current in the sea. But it also means now. Current events. Current events. Stuff that's happening now. This is what I feel led of God to do now. And this is what God is saying for at least 1,000 of you in the building. And this is simple. I'm not going to challenge you the way Bishop did. But I know that there's 1,000 individuals under the sound of my voice that can do what I'm about to challenge you all to do. This is simple. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge will be $20,000. 1,000 people giving what I'm about to challenge you all to do will be $20,000. Now, for those of us who are on the dais, I'm taking you higher, so put it back.
Oh!
I'm a strong believer that leaders lead not only in time,
Oh, y'all are lost in
not
the
only in
sauce.
talent, but also in treasure. Leaders lead in time, talent, and treasure. I was taught a long time ago that it costs to sit up here.
So how much you want from them?
Y'all don't like me. Y'all don't like me. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it costs. I went upstairs.
The way he's asking to is so off-putting. Like, I ain't asking for $20 for y'all. Put y'all $20 away. I want more from y'all. Hold up. It costs to be up here. He said it costs to be the boss.
Today,
You know
my
what?
license and ordination renewed.
That's not what you do in church. Wait, he said what? Sorry, I was yapping.
Today, yeah, I'm telling y'all, it costs. I went upstairs today to get my license and ordination renewed.
What you laughing at?
I don't mind telling you, I was 2 years behind. I had to pay $2,000
So now you want that money?
to get my ordination and my licensing renewed. I pulled out my credit card, paid the $2,000. How in the world I'm going to preach up here
He said y'all gotta reimburse me for that.
and not lead by example? He asked me to give $800, went in my pocket, gave $800. Because leadership lead and they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you, I said close them doors.
Oh!
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna lead together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
And y'all smiling and
I'm challenging
grinning.
each of you all down here to give a $20 seed.
No!
Actually, $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws.
Okay, you
I
can't
wasn't
do
cheating,
that
that's
again.
swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine.
That's
Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs
you
to
want
sit up here.
$100 from
I got you.
them.
Let's see.
And they
So,
like,
so
yeah,
put your
okay.
20 away, preachers.
And give me $100.
That 20 wasn't for you.
So let's get into his explanation.
Oh!
He says, response. Let's add context to the clip on social media. Recently, a clip has gone viral of me challenging 2,000 individuals virtually and in person to plant a seed of $20 during an international gathering held at a convention center with over 4,000 people in attendance that evening, plus virtual viewers. In that same moment, I also challenged leadership to lead by example.
We saw
by
the
selling
video.
$100. That evening, I personally gave much more. Some have taken issue with a particular moment when I instructed the ushers rather firmly.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. close the doors.
To close the doors during the offering. To those unfamiliar with the church context or who may not regularly attend worship gatherings,
Look at the shade. Oh, y'all don't go to church, so y'all don't know this is how it's done. No, I've been to church many times. I ain't never experienced that. That's wild.
this has been misinterpreted as holding people hostage as well as offensive. That was never my intent. The truth is, when finances are being received in any worship gathering, it is one of the most vulnerable and exposed times for both the finance and security teams.
Please.
Movement during this sacred exchange can be distracting and at times even...
Oh, please. That is not... I can't stand people. Not him trying to flip it. This is for their protection because this is a vulnerable moment I'm taking. I'm like, no. You saying close the doors. We're going to leave together after y'all pay this money. When y'all pay the money, then yeah, we'll open the doors. Like, you know what energy you was giving. Stop. I don't want to hear the rest of this, to be honest. I've heard enough. I've seen enough. It's really sad when people try to use God to, manipulate people and get money out of them. It's very disgusting. This was so aggressive. Close the doors. Y'all will leave when y'all pay. We could all walk out and leave together after y'all pay y'all money and we get this $40,000. Excuse me? I'm getting out of here. You're not gonna do nothing about it. That is wild. And they all giggling and laughing and shit on stage like this shit is normal. This is not normal. I've never seen this before. And my grandma used to force me to go to church a lot. All right, me and my cousins and my sister, we were forced to go. I ain't never experienced nothing like this. This is crazy. And his response even crazier. Like, what? Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.